And I was able to pick up an airbrush, and then that's where it all started. It's like I was born again as an artist when I picked up that airbrush, because whatever I had learned before that, it came so much easier. The image got there as fast as anything I could ever pick up, a pencil or spray can, anything. Once I pick up an airbrush, it's like that's my second nature. It's become very natural to me. It's almost like therapy. It's almost relaxing. You know, once I get going into my zone, I forget about time. I forget about everything.
Okay.
Like I just go into the lines, you know. So it's almost like I found myself having an addiction to airbrushing because it'll teach me more than what I expected it to as I'm going, you know. So it's like I want to learn more and more and more the more I airbrush. So the more I airbrush, the more I learn. So it's an addiction. And I've always been one to notice that some airbrush looks good up close and some airbrush looks good far away. I want to blend the worlds together to where you can see my airbrush from far away and it actually grabs you, but then when you get closer, it doesn't disappoint you. Because a lot of times it looks really good from far away, but once you start getting really close, you can see people's techniques, and that's when it just takes a different turn. You know what I mean? I want to make sure that when the closer you get to my airbrush, the better you feel about what you're seeing. You know? And it hurts my feelings when I see people's airbrush looks good. I'm like, oh man, it looks good. And I get close and I see razor blade lines, and I see all types of tape lines and all type of stencil lines. I'm like, oh, okay. When you see my artwork, you actually have to figure out how I got those lines there. Big difference. 3D version of my cars. But then after I did them, I noticed that when you walk by them, they actually move. They kind of get distorted as you move around. So if you find the soft spot where everything lines up, it looks right at that moment. But once you actually start to move around, I noticed the piece moves with you. Once I did that, I noticed that my art I can make my art move. And once I was able to see that, then I got hooked. It's almost like a form of illustration when it comes to the airbrush. So a flat surface to me isn't as fun now. I love to see a peak and try to make it flat. So once I did that, the first time I did it, I was hooked. And now I've just been challenging myself to see what else I can do with the corners.
Always searching for something new to satisfy the child in you. But when you find it, will you run? Scared of failure, scared of success. Standing still is the only option left. Only you can choose which one. Don't be afraid. Have a vision and a plan, your ambition and a roadmap. What if spirit whispers in your ear?
That I'm about to clean up all my soft edges there with the black, since I have a black background. Once I clean it up with the black, it comes to a lot sharper. This way I don't have to ever use tape. Everybody else they would either projected that image on there, or they would have actually taped it on there, and you would have had a nice hard edge. But what I do is I just use the background color as an eraser. Just come back and clean it all up. Be done with it. This is my sketch stage, then I'm going to the cleanup stage, and then I candy ink gloss it.
Will you listen, or will you run the other way? Can you feel the fear, or do it anyway? There's no better moment have for you. How will you ever see it with a narrow view? You gotta look all the way around. Be open-minded, you just might find it in the most unexpected places. God